Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So if your goal is to burn fat, then you have to know how to do it the right way. You see, losing weight or training in general, we have three principles. That is training, then we have nutrition or diet, and then we have rest, sleeping. Training and resting are the more easier principles, and diet is the more difficult principle. But first things first, you want to be in a caloric deficit. That is the secret. You want to burn more than you consume. We have the three macronutrients, so we have the proteins, then we have the carbohydrates, and then we have the fats. So when we are doing sports, or just walking or just moving around, our body is going to use the carbohydrates as the energy source. If you are a marathon athlete, your body is not only going to burn all those carbohydrates that you ate, but is going to start using the fat as energy source, and it might even use the proteins as energy source. That is why marathon athletes are very skinny. You have to imagine yourself as a car. So you are traveling by car and you're not going that fast, and you have a high gear. You won't burn that much, but as soon as you start to go faster, you will see that you shift down a gear, you will see that you will burn more gasoline, and the same applies to you. So if you're just walking, you won't burn that much, but as soon as you start running, you will burn more. Another tip is, if you are skinny and you don't have a lot of muscle, you won't burn that much. But if you are someone that has a lot of weight and a lot of fat, and you're not that muscular, then you will burn a lot more, because your muscles are going to require more energy to handle your weight. But let's stick with the car. The Fiat doesn't burn that much as a Lamborghini. If you're training with weights or with calisthenics to get more muscular, then do it, because the more muscular you are, the more fat you will burn. So basically, if you are more muscular, you look more like a Lamborghini. But you have to eat the right way, okay? So you have to cut on the sugars, you have to drink more water instead of Coca-Cola or other sodas. You have to eat more fruits and vegetables, use more olive oil or coconut oil. The diet principle is the more difficult one. So it also requires a lot of motivation, and it takes you some time to get used to it. But as soon as you get used to it, you might even like to eat like that. It's a hard thing to say, but the abs are made in the kitchen, because everyone has abs, but to see them, you have to eat the right way. So now on to training. And in order to burn fat, you have to do compound exercise where you use more muscles. Okay, so for example, if you're doing burpee, push-ups or squats or deadlifts, have you ever wondered why you sweat so much when you are training your legs? Well, because your legs have the biggest muscles in your body, and that automatically means that you will burn more fat. That is why you should never skip legs day. Okay, so to burn more fat, you have to do cardio. Okay, you can run in the treadmill if you want, but there is a more effective way to burn fat, and that is with HIIT, high intensity interval training. It only takes you 30 minutes, and the good thing about it is that everyone can do it, and another good thing is that you can do it everywhere. Okay, a lot of people like to do cardio in the morning before they eat something, because then they are going to use the fat as their energy source. But if you do cardio after you eat, it's not that big deal, because you will also see some results. The HIIT exercises are compound and they are explosive. If you are a complete beginner or if you smoke, I would recommend you to do a 30 seconds of training, and then you do a 30 seconds of rest. Okay, and after some weeks of training, let's say 2 to 3 weeks of training, you can start doing cardio like I do. 45 seconds of training, and then you do 15 seconds of rest, and then it's a total of 5 rounds with 6 exercises. But you cannot do HIIT training every day, because you have to let your body rest, because you have the myocardium, that is the muscle in your heart, and that also has to rest. So I am only going to do 1 round, but you have 4 more to go. So let's start off with the first exercise, that is going to be burpees. So now the 15 seconds of rest. As soon as you see 45 seconds, you stop, then wait for the 15 seconds, and then you do the other exercise. Now jump ropes. Okay, now onto the plank hold for 45 seconds. Okay, there we go. Five seconds left. Okay, that's it. Now I'm gonna do high knees. With this exercise, you want to try to lift your knees as high as you can, but if you can't, then it's not that big deal. You just want to work your way up. So here we go. So 45 seconds. And now I'm gonna do squats for 45 seconds. Okay. Here we go. Okay, that's it. Now the last exercise is going to be butt kicks. So these 15 seconds, you want to really take your breath. Let's go. Okay, and that's it. That completes one round, and now I've got only the 15 seconds of rest, and then I had to do this round again. Sorry, I have to take my breath. And then you have to do 4 more rounds, and that completes 30 minutes and also completes this high intensity interval training workout. To lose weight, guys, I mean, is what I did, HIIT. I was 82 kilos when I started, and now I'm at 66 kilos. You know, to lose weight, it takes time, you know, it's not one thing that it happens the other day, and it requires patience as well and a lot of motivation. And I hope that this video helped you out, and if it did, make sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you won't miss any new coming videos. I'll see you next time. Thank you and see ya.